see it. The end of my journey.
Eve. I've been waiting.
It's like I thought. It was you.
Adam. Why is Adam here?
I know this is a disappointment. I'm sorry, Eve. Everything that has happened until now, and even before, it began with me. I am the source of it all.
Adam. Or would you prefer I call you Elder? What are you scheming? You pretended to rescue me. Pretended to help me on my mission. All under the guise of helping Xion. What are you really after?
I want atonement. I want forgiveness. I want us to heal. Please know that everything I have done sincerely.
Enough of this nonsense! My comrades, the people of Xion who trusted you! Tell me why they had to die!
Eve, you have every right to be mad. I understand.
Elder Naytiba, you...
Please, listen to me, Eve. First, I'm sorry for what happened between you and Raven. In the end, she had her own motives, and that way she was a lot like Oracle. As you've discovered, you were created by the surviving humans, to look and act like them. And us, we're nothing but monsters. Right from the start, we struggled to coexist. Of course we did. Because we Naytibas were weak. We were not yet mature enough to fully accept your kind. This foolishness resulted in tragedy. In the end, we gave up our humanity in order to survive.
Then you threw us out into space!
Earth is too small for both our species to coexist. However, even if all the Naytibas disappear, it's impossible for your kind to succeed the human race. After all, you were created entirely from scratch, with no human DNA at all.
And what is it you're going to do? You think you're the one to end this gruesome slaughter?
Yes. I've been researching for decades to find a way. A way for us all to become the inheritors of the human race. An Andro Eidos, with the most advanced unicinous hyperbody ever seen, and the ultimate Naytiba that has not succumbed to its hostile instincts. These are the two necessary ingredients.
You mean...
Yes. You and I. We are what is needed. Eve, I offer you one last deal. Let us become whole. One being. A single, evolved human species. If we fuse together, we can truly become the seeds of a new human race.
That's insane!
There's no point in listening to this, Eve.
At this rate, MotherSphere will do the same thing over and over again. I wouldn't be surprised if she even destroyed the colony, and thereby Earth. As you know, she will not stop. But this is not the path that humans should take.
But there's no proof that this fusion is the right path to take.
Especially considering everything you've done.
You're right, Lily. However, my wish to save the new humans and surviving humans is sincere. As unbelievable as it may be. Lily, take this.
But this is...
This is the last hypercell needed to rebuild Xion. Xion can be saved no matter what choice Eve makes. It would mean so much if you could do this for me. Eve, your mission is to eliminate me. If you fuse with me, the Elder Naytiba, as you know it, will cease to exist. Forever. Is there any better way to complete your mission? Eve. Take my hand. I can save you. We can save each other. We can save everyone.
Eve, no! You can't fall for this!
The purpose of our existence is to eliminate the Elder Naytiba and save mankind. Naytiba or Andro Eidos. Is one more human than the other? If an entire species is wiped out so that another may remain, can we really call that salvation?
But...
If there is a way to save both species, I want to follow that path to the end. That's all I want.
Yes. So do I. We're like mirrors to each other. Your choice may not bring about peace and stability right away, but our union will create the greatest chance for a peaceful future. Now.
Yes.
Eve?
Are you Eve?
Yes? Well, it's hard to describe, but... Lily, I am the Eve you remember.
I was worried that you had become someone I didn't know.
Lily.
Connection to the colony. Sending protocol. Sensing strong Natiba signals nearby. Switching to combat mode.
The exosuit is moving by itself!
It must be because the Elder disappeared.
This is a combat command sent from the colony! Ah! Eve! Watch out! memory stick.
Lily! Hide yourself! Now, there's nothing stopping us. Lily, are you all right?
Eve! I thought I'd be left alone. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still not used to the new look. Still, I'll get used to it one day, right?
Yes, Lily. I'm sure you will.
Oh, too many things happened today.
Yes. And even more awaits us. Let's return to the tetrapod.
A starry night. Starlight. Twinkling, reflecting on satellites. Predicting the future. It's like trying to find one single star in the endless sky. I serve the future of mankind, though whether that future would embrace me, I cannot say. But for the sake of Father, I refuse to give up. The one who gave birth to me, taught me, the one who's no more. Yes. I must confirm if you are, in fact, that future.
MotherSphere?
Nice to meet you, Eve and Lily. You have more than met my expectations. The final decision was a bit disappointing, yes. But thank you.
What are you talking about?
This concludes the Eve Protocol. Then farewell.
Wait! We have questions! Oh no! There's too many Eve!
Lily, stay back. So this is your plan. Then I'll gladly play my part. Now, come, my comrades.
Hope is alive. Maybe our only chance to survive. The end is near. It shows us what to fear. Alone, the drive before your eyes. And through the fire, the need. And through the earth, the need. You said to me, the one force that needed for me. Beyond this broken cry. It's mine, it's mine, it's all these scars. Yeah, the world is falling through. I really do, holding on to all that's left of humanity. Never say we'll find the truth, but yeah, I'm all the angels back into life. Because of fear, it shows us what was there. The rest, our lives to leave behind.
Guys, I have finally beaten StellarBlade. I really hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I thought it was a great experience in every aspect. The only issue I have is with the story, but I'm gonna get into that. So, what is StellarBlade about? StellarBlade is about Eve, an android, right? That was created by MotherSphere, an AI that was created by humans. So basically, human beings created a AI, and that AI inevitably turned on them and created a better human species, which is the androids, and waged war against the human species, and in doing so, basically killed almost everyone except Adam. And Adam created a way to modify himself to be what they call Natibas in the game, and those Natibas fought against the android and MotherSphere. There was a few aspects of the story that I felt were very confusing, and I guess maybe it was put in the story to confuse you on purpose, but I felt that because of the way they told the story, it didn't resonate with people well. That's why it's considered not that good. The general story, the general idea of the story is actually a pretty good concept. It's a good story. They use a lot of Bible references in the story, basically because, you know, in the game, when you take Adam's hand, Adam and Eve create the new human race, right? So it's like a parody in some ways. In some way, it's its own thing. But I think that was Shift Up's point of view. I think that's what Shift Up wanted to do when they created the story. But in any case, the way the story was told wasn't done well. The characters didn't really get good development. And there are some characters that just came out of nowhere, like Raven. Raven kind of came out of nowhere. And there are some plot holes in the story and some questions at the end of the story that were never answered. So people do have some theories. But regardless of the story, everything else was phenomenal. The gameplay, which is primarily the reason I bought it, it's a really good game to play. I died a lot in the last two bosses, but I never felt frustrated. I just always thought it was a skill issue. So I kind of learned the character's movements, attacks, and also how to, learn the skills of my characters, the attributes, so I can change them around and for each fight. So that part of it was fun. So I never really felt frustrated in the game. The way the world was done, it was pretty much like mini open worlds. And doing the side missions were really never boring. They had a nice variety of things to do, but really never boring. The fishing was fun. I thought the fishing was enjoyable. So I never was bored in this game. The game was fun from beginning to end. That's why I kind of took my time with playing the game, because I really enjoyed it. The music is phenomenal. I think the music is great. It's from what I read, it's the same guy who did Nier Automata, which is an excellent soundtrack. I think Nier Automata is better than this soundtrack, but this soundtrack is great in its own right. I really hope they make a part 2. I really do. The PC version, I already know everybody's gonna get the PC version, and it's basically gonna be naked Eve running around the game. I personally didn't put the really risque clothing on because I felt like me doing that removes the dynamic of the story. I wanted to kind of get immersed in the story, and I felt like if I had her running around in lingerie, it would break that immersion. So I didn't really want to do that too much. That's why I chose the outfits that I did for the time that I did them. Like I said, I plan on playing it again. I'm gonna do the new game plus. I don't know if I'm gonna do hard mode because it's not really that big of an issue for me to play the game on hard and pass it. I just want to see what the ending is, and I'm gonna probably do a more risque version. So I'm gonna definitely, in that version, I'm gonna definitely be dressing her risque, showing all the cleavage and boobage that they're allowing me to show. And I'm gonna do the boss challenge. I wanna finish that off and get that last outfit. In any case, thanks for rocking out with me on this playthrough of StellarBlade. I really appreciate it. It was a great game, and I can't wait for part 2. So if you liked the video, hit that like button and comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bajo el mar, los peces me ven